Hi everyone, it's me Takyre for another guide, this time on Lux. So for the start, you're gonna look which we upgrade first. So we're gonna start with E, then we're gonna go for Q, W, E, E, Alt, E, Q, E again, Q spell I think, Q spell, Alt, Q, Q. QQ, Z, R, yeah, like that. Okay, so so Lux got a passive. Every time she hits someone, she gonna mark them. So I'm gonna show you the Q spell. The Q spell is actually a root, a cage that's gonna you're gonna fire a cage, which gonna root everyone in the area it touch. You can see it's rooted. And you have the passive here, it's like a star. I don't know if it show. Yeah, it show here. You have the passive, so whenever something hit him, like an AA or yeah, if you AA him, you're gonna deal some magic damage. It's only you, not your ally can proc it. It's only Lux actually. You can Q fast. Okay, that's all for the Q spell. You can actually root 2 people if they are next to. Be aware that it touch CS, so be careful not to fight. I mean, if there is a wave here, it's not gonna touch the champion. Yeah, minion take it, everything just took the cage. About W, it's a shield. She shield herself instantly, and through something they're gonna go back and follow her. It gives shield 2 times, the time it go, and the time it come back, it's gonna shield. And whenever it hits an ally, you're gonna shield him. If you hit him only one time, you're gonna give him 1 shield. I'm gonna try to dodge. It's fine. Yeah, I mean if I only hit 1 shield, but if you hit 2, you get 2 shield. Yeah, it's a shield. It's not much to say. The E is gonna be an area gonna take some time to explode. You can manually explode it in an instant. You have to wait sometime. Even if I press like this, you can see it have like a second or less to actually activate. Because if the enemy, you know, sometime with Lux, you're gonna hit someone, and they're gonna run out of you, even if you press it instantly. But still, your mana flow band gonna proc because the E was actually touching the enemy. So there is some time for the E, but we don't really care. It has a slow, so you can actually, if you hit an enemy, wait for them to be slow and try to go out. And when you see that they are going to leave it, actually use it. You can use it by using your E, and they're slow, so you have more chance to hit your Q spell. So you don't actually just press it like that. It's bad. If you see they are gonna leave, press it. But even if you miss your spell, you see this area they cannot go on it. So they're gonna have to do something like that to go on you or your ally. So just let it. It's okay, you miss the spell, it's not gonna... I mean, the CD gonna come back the same time, even if you press it. So, just keep your E, it's okay. It's not a problem, it's gonna be something like an area that they cannot go, which is actually good. For the ultimate, it's gonna be a big beam that deals a lot of damage. Actually, they can dodge it because it's kinda slow. If they are slow or in some area, like if they are here, you are sure to hit the ult, and it have a long range. About the ultimate, you remember the passive of Lux. If I apply passive, you can see with ultimate I can proc the passive, and I get passive again. So if you do something like Q ult, you can deal a lot of damage. So for the combo, actually, the simplest combo of Lux is going Q E ult. An harder one, which deal more damage, is actually I think it's it's Q E ult E auto. Yeah. So with the auto attack, you actually proc. I can do it slow. So Q, you hit, and then you E, and you E with ult. Oh wait, I missed. You Q, AA, E, ult, proc it, and then proc the ult passive with your AA. That's the full combo of Lux to deal a lot of damage. If you can do it. Most of the time you're gonna just do Q because you don't have much range, or going close to the range can be dangerous for you, or you're in some hide area that you cannot go there. Because most of the time Lux you're gonna try to play safe because she's way too squishy. We can say about laning phase. Most of the time in the laning phase you're going to try to play in bush and make some prio by poking them with E, or even try to cage them, cage and then E, or you can just E so they're slow and you have more chance to hit your Q spell after that. Some people like, there is some tricks on Lux that I don't actually like. I'm not really fan of it, but you can Q and then you can flash and Q spell. You cannot Q flash. It does. What? It does work? Oh no, it doesn't. Wait. What? It does work. Okay, no. What the fuck? Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, no, it works sometimes. Yeah, okay. Q Flash Q actually work, never mind. Oh no, I'm too slow. Okay, you can do some trick like this. You Q and then boom boom boom. But the thing is with Lux, you can actually, you're still squishy and can die. It's dangerous to flash in and do that, but it's actually, if you're playing aggro, it's actually good, because people can do much if Lux do this. They don't have time to flash it. It's super rare and they have to be Korean and something. So next I'm gonna talk about the build and some gold. I have some, yeah, let's get. Always go spell shield. Always. Don't even take the shit thing. Never. Because you can still always poke. It's fine with Lux, and you take some potion. 2 potion. I'm not gonna take it for the build. You try to take Dark Seals first, or the boot, it depends. But Dark Seals, why going Dark Seals on Lux? As I said, Lux is actually super weak and can die instantly. But the thing is, you have to play so safe that you won't die. And you can have a lot of stack of Dark Seals, and the AP ratio actually are super good on. They are fine, I mean. They upped them in some patch, I think 2.24, something like that. It's close to the, it's in the pre-season. Yeah, so AP ratio is super good, so if you have Dark Seals, you can have a lot of stacks and go for Magi after that, but it's after in the build. After that you will go for the boots, rank 2 boots the faster you can, because having rank 2 boots makes you super annoying in lane, because having more move speed, so you can come closer to the enemy and have an easier catch, because if you are close to the enemy they cannot dodge it. But don't go that close, but I mean if you are close it's harder to dodge. The thing actually strong against Lux, it's things that can go in on her, or things that actually have a lot of range or move speed. That's why taking move speed with Lux is actually broken. Yeah, after that you will look for Lost Chapter, go for Blasting One, and every time go Luden. Luden is actually made for Lux. Other mythic item actually are bad, or they are not worth going on Lux, because Lux actually is playing on a big support AP burst, and Luden is actually giving a penetration burst. It's really good on Lux. For me, is the only good option. After that, most of the time you will go for Shadow Flame, because Shadow Flame give also penetration and go really well with Luden. The two are broken together. I know Horizon Focus is getting up, so maybe Horizon Focus is gonna be... It's actually fine right now. I think, yeah, Shadow Flame is really good, but it's still okay, and with the up, maybe it's better, I don't know, we will see. I will maybe say in the comment if it's broken. I'm gonna just take some time to actually see how it's going. But if in second item actually your team need a counter heal because they are placing thing like Atrox or other thing, you can actually take Chemtech Putrifier. I think Morello is actually shit. Why not going Morello? Because to have the big counter heal, you actually have to make them low, which is not the... You actually don't need to make them low with Chemtech. It gives also less AP, but still costs less. And which for support is oh, it costs the same? No, it costs less. Yeah, it's 200 gold. Okay, never mind. It costs less, so I mean, for a support, it's actually good because you won't have this much money, even if with Lux you're gonna have some kill, you're gonna steal some kill of your ADC, so you're gonna have some gold, but still, you still won't be able to farm or other things, so Chemtech is actually great, but the thing is, why it's so good, it's because it proc on you W, so every time you W, and I'm gonna take it to show you. Every time you W an ally, it actually gives you counter heal to yourself. You can see it, and I'm gonna apply on the enemy, and it actually gives to your ally too. And you don't have a big CD on your shield, and you can actually give counter heal to the whole team if you make it a good W. And CDR plus mana, it's still good to have some mana on Lux. You have some trouble sometime. Zonia, because sometimes you will face Rengar, Zed, Cartus, things that Zonia is broken against, you should go Zonia. For the third item, it's kinda the same. If you didn't go Shadow Flame and have to go Zonia, you go Shadow Flame next. If you actually need Zonia, normally you do in second but why not in third? If you miss that you need Zonia, take Zonia. Same with Horizon Focus. It's actually good to have Shadow Flame and Horizon Focus. A lot of damage. If you need a lot of penetration, you can go Luden with Shadow Flame and Void Staff. But most of it is rare to have a full AP team. So yeah, it's rare to go Void Staff. It's not that great because Shadow Flame and Horizon Focus are... Well, Shadow Flame is just better, it gives penetration too. But if you actually need one, just take one. Warstone is actually great because it's broken. You can run it on kinda all the sup. Lux is less good than other, but still Warstone is broken, so you can go on her. For last item, most of the time you will look for a Rabadon. As I said, if you need penetration, why not? If you didn't do Horizon Focus or Zonia, do them in last. Or Watchful Warstone. But in last is kinda rare. It depends if you have the gold actually. A full build will mostly like uh, look like look like this. If you don't need counter heal, so you have maximal damage. It's the best thing. You can see I did a lot of damage because AP ratio. But Rabadon death cap is actually hard to have it. For summoner spell on Lux, go Ignite most of the time. If your ADC take Ignite, go for Exhaust, and you can go heal, but it's actually not so good because why going heal when with Lux, your goal is actually to kill someone in lane or to do a lot of damage. Because you don't scale that much for a mage, so you better have to do thing in early. Yeah, that's all for the build. I'm going for the rune. If the client is not dead. Okay, so for the rune, I have yeah, that's a common rune that actually you can play in every matchup. Why going Comet? Because your Lux is poke, so it gives more poke, so it's the best option on Lux. Mana flow ban because you need some mana. Yeah, you have some problem with mana Lux, so you can spam your E. While not so much in lane, but yeah, you can spam it to poke the enemy. Transcendence, so you get some ability haste and can poke more often. People can play Absolute Focus, but it's less good, but it's still fine. After that, you go for Scorch to have better poke. You might wanna go Gathering Storm, but yeah, never mind. Going scaling on the champions that don't scale much is not actually a good idea, but it's still fine. But Scorch is actually godlike on her because you poke. After that, some mana issue, biscuit delivery, and so you can actually get some HP. It's to lane bully the enemy. The more you can, so biscuit are quite good. Cosmic Insight, so you have more your flash or ignite. Adaptive Force, damage. You won't need attack speed and armor or magic resist if you face 2 AP. Another rune for Lux that actually I think they are not that great, but still maybe in some free matchup that you can proc first strike in lane. Why not? But I think Comet is actually... You should always go Comet, but I show you guys, so... why not going First Strike? First Strike, Magic Footwork, so you will... The other thing is, it's gonna be hard in lane to not play with boots, but still Magic Footwork is kinda the only option. Yeah, you can go perfect timing for Zonia after that, but Magic is actually the best option. Biscuit Delivery, Bully Lane, Cosmic Inside, like I said before. Going for Ship Shot, so you deal more damage on your Q spell or in your E, so it deals some damage. And Ultimate Hunter, so you can spam your ultimate. There is not so much option in domination. People, no, you don't ward a lot with Lux, so Zombie Ward is not that great. And the other one, people might go Treasure Hunter for more of Snowball. It's not that great because you can roam, but it's kinda hard getting the gold on top lane you will be a bit late. After that you have the Lux trolling build. The build I like the most because I like to troll. It's actually not that great to go Dark Harvest on Lux because as I said, she's not a scaling champion and you don't actually proc all the time Dark Harvest against enemy. You sometimes one-shot them before you proc it. So yeah, it's not that great. Ship shot, as I said, because she gets some CC. Able because of the AP, and as I said, she cannot take a lot of wards. She don't play glaive or the thing. And yeah, she don't. Well, yeah, it's better to go eyeball because you're going for the kill. Ultimate Hunter, so you can spam your ultimate. Same Biscuit Delivery and Cosmic Insight because it's good to have some poke in lane. I think that's all for the run. We're gonna talk about some matchups. So the matchup of Lux, which is free LP for her, Yumi, because when Yumi is on someone, you can actually just burst the ADC, and with your ADC, you're actually gonna deal so much damage that Yumi cannot heal them, so it's actually free for you. Senna, you hit the Q, she's dead. She cannot do anything in lane. She can scale and have too much range and move speed for you. It's bad, but it doesn't happen a lot. Even if in late game you can still one-shot her. I do play Senna tank, so for me Lux is not so much of a problem, but most of people play DPS, so it's kinda easy for Lux to deal with it. Misfortune support, you actually poke more than her, so you kill her before she kill you. Braum is a counter of tank. You're not a tank. You're gonna just poke to death this ADC and you're gonna do nothing. Like, oh, I have a wall, but even if nah, you cannot deal with all the poke of Lux. Same with Trash. Trash is actually weak against AP damage because this will give him armor and you're going to poke him too much for him. It's not so tanky. Rakan, you can actually cancel W of Rakan if you Q him before, but it's actually hard to do it. But even if he can say W your ADC, you're gonna be able to E the enemy ADC and maybe Q. So the ADC will have some trouble to follow Rakan. So your ADC won't take some damage because Rakan won't deal that much. It's kind of the same with Alistar and Takyre because you can zone the ADC from the enemy ADC, and your ADC is supposed to win against them, even if Takyre can do some damage with his passive. Yeah, you win because ADC is hard to follow. Seraphine actually don't heal that much in lane, and it's Seraphine support. Yeah, she heal, but only in late game because in early it's actually super shit. So you poke too much for her to heal, so she died. Pantheon is actually the same as the other. Same with Nautilus. And even with Pantheon, actually, if you can poke him, he don't have so much HP. You can kill him easier, and you can just play the range, and you cannot do much about it. Bard is now because he roam a lot, but the thing is, if he roam, you can just poke enemy ADC, and he gonna die one day. He cannot play actually. It's a nightmare for the ADC if Bard gonna roam. Lulu. The problem with Lulu, she can shield some of the damage, but if she is not good, she cannot heal. It's only shield. So if you hit damage, it's permanently damage. So one day you're gonna kill the ADC or Lulu because they cannot survive in long laning phase. They have to reset, and it's actually bad to reset a lot. Age support is poke too, but you poke more than her. Pike, when he's trying to Q you, you can Q him at the same time, but it's who gonna die first. So it's good, but not so much. Renata have some trouble with poke. Even, but the problem with Renata is her W, because you're on burst, you burst someone, but after that, when she get revived and she get another life of Renata with the W, you have no spell, so you're kinda useless. And if the enemy with the W just kill you because you're squishy, she will revive and it's bad. For Karma, it's like the one who poke the more in the game. I mean, Lux poke, Karma poke, they do kinda the same damage. So it's gonna be which one is the best at the job. Leona is kinda like the other tank. You can zone the ADC, but if she hit you, you're dead. And she actually can destroy your ADC a bit because it's Leona. But yeah, she can stun him for like a year, so even if you zone the enemy ADC, you're gonna someday come. Morgana, it's kinda, it's like Karma. They do actually the same thing, like they have cage. It's like kinda like Lux gameplay. Some book. She got the cage, yeah. But she have less poke, yeah. But the black shield is actually a problem because you cannot cage when she black shield someone. Yeah, that's actually old. Swain, what was Swain? The thing is, you have some bursts, but Swain not gonna die because of the ultimate. But he got a lot of range that actually make have some problem with the Lux because of the range. Soraka, you're poking, but she heal too much for you. Janna, it's like Lulu, but she's more broken, that's why she's here. If you poke and manage to hit some spell, it's good, but she actually can heal a lot with her ult. And if she hits you with her Q, you could die easily. In weak matchup, actually, Brand, you have some trouble to, because you have to come closer to Brand to actually hit spell. But if you do, the enemy Brand can go boom, E, Q, W, and you die. So it's actually bad matchup. Sona actually heal. It's like Seraphine, but actually Sona have some healing and is actually a great support, whereas Seraphine. So yeah, Sona is actually a shit matchup for Lux. Even if she can one shot her, the thing is Sona can just cancel the lane, and she gonna scale a lot. So if you don't kill her or kill your ADC in lane, game is kinda over. Blitzcrank is because grab equal dead of Lux or ADC, and you can't do much about it because Lux is kinda a slow champion, so it takes some time to deal with fight because she need to poke or she need to hit a spell, Q spell. Because even if you are the better Lux, enemy can just dodge the Q spell. You have to get super close for the enemy to not be able to dodge it. But you cannot do that most of the time because you will die. Zilean is kinda like So nah, it's too much scaling, even if you don't have heal. I think if he gets close to you and stun you, you're dead. Zyra, she got she got a better early than you, and both of you don't scale, so and you're gonna have some trouble to deal with her and her plant in lane. Maokai, the problem with Maokai, you won't be able to cage him because most of the time when he get closer to you or your ADC, he's just gonna double you and dodge your cage. So yeah, it's a nightmare to face Maokai. Vel'Koz have actually more poke than you, more range. Yeah, it's kind of like Zerats. Too much range against Lux is a big nightmare. Nami is because she gave more speed to to the enemy, so the enemy can come super fast on you, and she has the wave and everything. If she hit a Q spell on you, you're dead. But yeah, it's super bad. Rel, it's because she can go on you super fast, and with her air, you cannot move, you're dead. See, you can't do much about Rel. Emmerdinger, it's you can't really destroy this turret, or even yeah, you can still Q him if he turret in front of you, but still it's actually hard lane to face Emmerdinger. You can't do much about this turret, and you're gonna take prio, objective, and everything. Amumu is kinda like Pharrell, but more angry. If when she hit a Q on you, you're dead. And he get long range. Like I say, range is a problem for Lux. Yeah, if she hits your ADC or you, you're kinda dead. After that, I'm going to talk about what are the good ADC for Lux. Well, everyone, I think, knows that Caitlyn is the best IDC for Lux because Lux hit a Q, she trap, and you kill the enemy. White Jhin is good because if you hit a Q, you can Z, you can W, and yeah, it's gonna kill them to the dead, or he can ult. You have a lot of range and some setup with W and ult. Why Tristan is here? Because if you hit something like a Q spell or slow the enemy with the E, she can easily jump in and you have burst, she have burst, and you kinda destroy the enemy. Nila and Samira are quite the same. They like to go in. If Lux hit something and a spell, they can just run in the enemy and kill them. And you're quite safe with Lux. Kog'Maw. Actually, Kog'Maw, I don't know clearly why, but it's like you can zone enemy and you can do this thing. Yeah, I don't know why, but win rate said it's actually great, so that's why he's here. Ashe, it's because oh shit. Ashe, it's because when she ult, you can ult on the ult, or it's if you are close, you can Q E ult. Yeah, do the combo on the enemy. That's why it's actually good. Misfortune, it's because if you Q, she ults and enemy is dead. Draven, it's because Lux is early and Draven is early too. It's good, it's not so much. It's not that much good, but still, Draven is kinda broken. That's kinda why he's here. Vayne is because they don't have much synergy actually. It's can say Vayne got some burst, even if she's super scaling. But the thing is, Lux have some early, so she will have some prio in early, and they will make Lux will make Vayne scale because she have some early and will make the lane safer for Vayne. About Keisa. Hmm, yeah, it's good because if you hit Q spell, she gonna ult on it, so yeah. And it's mostly because she's broken. The synergy is not that great, but she's broken, so that's why she's here. Twitch, Twitch is because you can zone enemy and you're gonna go ratatatatata and enemy dead. Jinx is kinda like Vayne. You have some early, she's gonna go for scaling. And you can say that if you Q, she can E on your Q, so enemy is root for a long time. Varus, it's because when you ult, you can ult on it. Same with Q spell and E. And when you Q, you can ult on him, so it's actually good synergy. Sivir, when you Q, she can Q on it and deal some damage. Zeri was okay because don't have much synergy. As well, we actually as well looks for something back then, but now as it's like so much dog shit and player aren't that great on as well, rarely. Um, yeah, yeah. It's because you hit cage, it can go in and have it can hit you easily, but still it's the only thing. That's why it's weak. Same with Xayah. You don't have much energy, even if you can Q and she can stack some other passive, but still it's not that great. Lucian, synergy, where? We can go in, but no synergy. Same with Kalista. Kalista need a tank. No tank. Lux no tank? Aphelios. Yeah, Aphelios. No synergy. That's why it's bad. Um, well, that's all for this guide. I hope you like the video and everything. Leave a like and a subscribe. And that's all. See ya, guys!